Hi guys, my name is Denis. I am a representative of Lingo24 company. Moreover, I am one of managers of this company, and today I would like to speak to you not about linguistic area, not about linguistic spheres, but about investment. You know, everybody in our world can not only working for yourself. We're not speaking if you are going for a work or you are entrepreneur, or but we're speaking about making money, because money is the, I think, is one of the main thing. It's instrument for our life. You can agree with me, it's our instrument, because why we are working for, why we are translating here, why we are working in other areas, because we would like to feed ourselves, to feed our families, and so the wise person is who diversificate their actives, their funds in different areas. So I am trying to do it, to do the same. I am running my own translation agency. Actually, we are registering it at the moment in Estonia, and our head office will be in Estonia. Nevertheless, we are located in Ukraine and in Russia. And the second one is today I would like to show you some tips where I invest into, to understand that I'm not working with translation agency only. I have my own internet radio. I have my own several video channels. I also have investment property, investment real estate in Germany, which brings me passive income. And so today we're speaking about passive income, which can you use, which we have a chance to do. At the moment, I have to warn you that it is internet investment. Is we have risks with it, so you can decide by yourself. If you would like to know how to work with risks, you can write here below in the show notes, in the comments, and I will show next video where I will explain it. So for today, we're speaking about one of my the hugest projects I'm working with is Cashbery. Today I would like to introduce you my a webinar where I have run a year ago, company called Cashbery, and today, after a year of working, of cooperating with the company, today it is holding. Today they have three huge websites, three huge projects, and even a factory producing healthy food. So let me offer you some information about the webinar. I'm recording of it. You will see after my promo, and maybe after I will inform you in the future videos about a little bit more about this company, about this project, and you will decide will invest it or no. Today we're just showing you your possibilities of the internet investing, possibilities of work, possibilities of direct work, of multi-level work, etc., etc., etc. So let's see and think. We have a little bit problems with our techniques, with our soft, and unfortunately I don't see some feedback, because we are broadcasting via YouTube, and unfortunately I don't see myself. Nevertheless, I beg your pardon that we have some delay, and I would like to introduce you with a new project which is spreading all over the world at the moment. Maybe not over the world, but over CIS and all over the Europe. Honestly, we have a lot of problems with preparing to this webinar, because we have problems to make a soft, to install a soft, and to make some to set up our webinar. But nevertheless, I'll try to introduce you with this program. Unfortunately, I don't know if you see my screen. I hope you can. So let me introduce myself. My name is Denis Yuzhakov, and I'm internet investor, and I'm also investing in real estate, in foreign real estate, and I'm running several small businesses. At this stage, I planned to ask where are you from. If you have some chat, could you please write your country? We will check if our chat works or no. Please write your country, where are you from? Unfortunately, I don't see. I can't see the chat. It is it's not pleasant new, but I hope you can see me. So I'm broadcasting we will have such blind broadcasting. It's not very pleasant for me, because I have to show you some slides, and I plan to have interactive conversation between me and my listeners. So just a second, I will write a technical okay, our maintenance writes all's okay. And what's about video? So I think if we can't make any conversation, I will try to present a new project. First of all, when I prepared this webinar, I find out some banking deposit rates, which are in the main countries of our world. So I have studied CIS banks, I have studied Asian banks as India, for example, and of course US and European banks. So unfortunately, I saw the following picture. CIS banks offers deposits at the rate from 3 to 6% per year, annual deposit, and Indian banks a little bit higher, about 6-7%, and European and American banks offer 0.01 or 0.05%. So you can zero if you have a large deposit, or let's say if you have
you have to keep a large deposit there to get some amount to cover your monthly spendings. So I think no one, if you are not crazy, and nobody will agree for such deposits and to keep their savings in bank. But we have no alternative. Do you agree? I think yes. Unfortunately, I can see your replies. But I think yes, you're not agree with such position. You're not agree with such banking crisis, and we have. I think we have some. We need to have some alternative. And a little bit later, I will ask about. I will explain about which alternative you should have. And at the moment, you can see this slide, and you can see tired man on his work. So what we have at the moment? The majority of people, I think, the majority of people have to work from the morning until evening. Again, unfortunately, I can't see how many people from the listeners are working for a boss, not self-entrepreneur or entrepreneur, but I think most of us working, going for a work and working for their boss. And you see, I call it modern slave. Because why slave? Because we see people who works 12 hours a day for another people, yeah. And also, especially if you are speaking about Europe, if you are speaking about US, and even in part of CIS countries, especially Russian Federation, the majority of people would like to take a loan for the car, would like to take a mortgage, and if we stop working, also we have no payment, we have no money to make payment for our cars, for our properties, for our different we have no money to cover our spendings. So I think we are slaves. I call these people modern slaves. And all our life, I think all the lives of every adults, if you are not a children and you are not a pensioner, is seeking money. Is seeking money, and it's our purpose. It is our target to look for money. And I know maybe if you have some money in your bank. I know within this banking crisis you have had an idea you have had a question: where could I keep this money? Where could I? Whom could I give them? Where could I keep not to save but to have a profit? As we see, banking crisis, banks are not helping at the moment to work with to have some passive income. What are the options? What are the alternatives? Also, at this moment, at this stage, I would like to hear some answers from you. what are you investing in if you're an investor, and if you're not investor, are you going to be investor or not? Are you going to increase your income? So let me answer your question, because we can't have interactive at the moment. I think we have several options. Firstly, it is real estate. Secondly, is also bank deposit. Thirdly, it's some metals, such as gold, such as silver, such as platinum, and someone prefers securities, and someone prefers forest, and even some people prefers to invest in some art objects, because for example, some pictures of famous artists, they have their own cost. Nevertheless, I think this investment is a long-lasting investment. So you need to wait several years to get to, if you are buying some art objects, you have to wait a long time period to sell it and to get some profit. Also, we are seeing the metal market, so the gold market. You see, to invest, you need to invest a lot of money, a lot of funds, and wait some years, maybe about 10 years, and to sell it and to get some profit. And the one more option, I think, market offers its client some product which is absent at the moment. So if banks are not proposing your income, if they're not proposing deposits, which some real interest just for you, a lot of companies offers their services. A lot of businesses offers, and you shouldn't be a millionaire or a billionaire to invest in and to get profit. Thanks to the internet, thanks to online age, everybody of us could make investments just from $10, just from $20, etc., etc. So it's not enough, a huge amount to start investing. If you are looking for this slide, you are seeing some time frame. If you have read Robert Kiyosaki, is the author of most famous book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. You see here is in the time frame you can see industry time period, and after 1990 he thinks industry age was over and started online age, internet age. So I think he's right, because after 1990s they have some mathematical progressive the number of millionaires in the world. Also, especially in US, we have about 1 million millionaires. If we are talking about Russian Federation, they're about 150. Just one about one 100,000 millionaires. So I think it's very huge amount of millionaires after internet age start. So where to invest in? I think if you are a professional investor and if you are a newcomer, you should remember the main rule of each investor is diversification. So I'm not telling you should take your money from bank from your wardrobe or from any place you keep your funds, and to buy an apartment and or to buy some securities of some company, for example McDonald's, Xerox, and BMW. I don't know, maybe Apple or Dell, or any company. You should diversificate in every investment in every investment instrument. So let me speak about the program I'm offering you at the moment. I would like to introduce you with. It called Cashbery. Cashbery, it's a company which have a large history. Now it is a Russian company located in Russia and in England. So they have two registration places as Russian Federation and England. And the main business is P2P loans. So it is a special platform where met clients and investors. And let's see the loans market, and what the business is, and how it is developing all over the world. So the first is Europe and USA. It's stable market. International area, Europe and US. They have some locomotive, and they have stable market up to 5% of entire banking sector, and turnover of this market is about $30 billion US. As we are looking for Asia, the Asian market is more younger, but also they have developing, and overall market volume has grown since 2009. So a turnover is exceeding about $20 billion US. And what about Russia? Russia is locomotive of all CIS markets, and it has been launched since 2014. And experts and specialists are observing explosive growth since 2014, and now it is developer market, and it have potential in the future. So that is why this area is very potential at the moment to invest in. And currently we have about 10 major platforms in Russia, and one of them is Cashbery. Yes, Cashbery is real simple and profitable cooperation. Let's see timeline about Cashbery's development. So it's not a new company. It has been launched in 2011 in one of Russian regions, located in Yekaterinburg. It's Ural Mountains and Ural region, so it's in the middle of Russia. And then they have started to launch some offices and some cash points. So in 2013, they offer some microloans to individuals. So you can see step-by-step development of company, and I will not explain every year of company's history. You can see it by yourselves in this slide, and you see that in 2016 a company decided to develop itself in the internet. So in November 2016 the Cashbery online platform has been launched, because the top management of company sees that internet is internet has potential in the future, and they are covering at the moment. They are covering all CIS countries. They have several offices all over the CIS, and you see, I am telling you in English at the moment. So the company steps abroad, steps in English-speaking world. And they are planning to work even in Europe and in US, especially if the company have English registration. Their specializing of company is mortgage finance. You see, at this slide you can see how does company work. In the internet market, they very easy find the clients, and they very easy find investors. So it's very simple to work with. So just 4 steps. 4 steps. You are working with this company. Just a second. Sorry, I'm seeing if you can see me, because I can't see myself on my screen at the moment. So the first step is create your account. I think it's the majority of companies, the majority of platforms could offer this. The second one is choosing your investment plan. Yeah, and the third is to create an investment. Yeah, to send your money to the platform, and the fourth step is to make a daily profit. So it's very simple. A little bit later I will show you. My screen of my dashboard, and also at the end of our conversation I will make you some very good proposals. So please stay in touch, and I think you will be interested of my proposal, of my some bonuses, and we are continuing to introduce with the Cashbery platform. You are as a passive investor. You are just sending your money there, just invest, and you can trace in your dashboard every day daily profit. Withdrawal is every Friday. So it's it's a very good tip not to overload the server. That's why they withdraw only 1 day a week. So every Friday you became richer. You became richer on according to investment plan you have chosen. What is the responsibility of company? So they are looking for the clients. They have special advertisement. They have special advertisement department. They are looking for clients. They are testing the clients, their credibility, and then they are offering you and offering clients your funds, your deposits. Maybe it's not seen very good in this slide, but nevertheless, thanks you see in such pictograms to see, and you can see the whole company work in one slide. And let's speak about investment plans. Let's see more detailed information about the plans. So, in general, they are planning to have 12 investment plans. As we have now see only 3 available. Only three plans. The first one is microloans to individuals. Let me open the website to explain you more detail, because in the slide reflects only short, they are not special details. And clicking for investors sector, and we are seeing these investment plans. So the first one called microloans to individuals. Click and read more. Let me inform you that according to Russian law, the main currency they calculate is Russian rubles, but you can see a lot of currencies here. So you can invest from 1,000 Russian rubles. It is about 17.24 US dollars and 15.4 euros. Also used some serious countries currencies like Kazakh tenge, Ukrainian hryvnia, and Bitcoin. So investment period is 400 days. 400 days. Totally, you will withdraw 320%, or 220% will be above your deposit. Will be calculated above your deposit. It is for the whole period. For the year, you have additional income about 192%, and monthly you will have 16%. Also, this investment plan called tariff luxury. So you have its name is microloans to individuals, but the second name is tariff luxury. Let's study another plans. The second plan is called loans to small and medium businesses. The second name of this investment plan is Prime. let me open your secret in this investment plan. I'm investing in this investment plan. I have two deposits here. So the requirements are a little bit more, from 30,000 rubles. It's about $517 US dollars and about 460 euros. Also, the situation is more interesting. You will get income about 260% within 400 days, and 228% within a year. And the whole income you will have, or not just income, but you will have 360% for your deposit, for your amount. And the next one available at the moment is asset-based lending, or president. You can see. Let's study this one. Here you go. Financial or security of movable and immobile property. A tariff president, and the requirements of minimal deposit is 200,000 rubles, or 3,500 US dollars, or about 3,000 euros. The total income is the total profit is 300% within 400 days, and the totally you will have 400%. Also monthly, you can see 22% above your deposit amount. So soon, guys, planning to open more investment plans. You see some investment plans not available, and soon, if you trace, you will see they will open some more investment plans to have more range for you, for us, as investors. And I think we can speak about referral program. What is referral program? If we are speaking also about Robert Kiyosaki and some Warren Buffett, for example, some millionaires, also these people offers to everybody to use to try yourself in MLM marketing. You know, MLM marketing is multi-level program, and as I see at the moment, it is maybe one or maybe the only way to get not linear profit, but multi-level profit. So to get real passive income. But to create this passive income, you should work hard. But I think you should work not for a boss, but for yourself. What is, or like the others, this program, Cashbery, offers also offers referral program. So let's see this slide. I asked my assistants to translate it to translate it to English and to convert in US dollars, because it will be easier for you to see in US dollars. than in Russian rubles. So you can see 14 levels, and when you reach when your structure reach and you by yourself reaching some amount, you can get some premium amount, some bonus, and you have additional income for you, like as upliner of your structure. So you can study. I think you can study this table by yourself. It's pretty simple. I will not lose your time at the moment. But the important I would like to inform you that you will have profit up to 5th level in your structure. So the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the 5th levels, 5 people under you will bring you profit. So it is the first way to get profit with Cashbery. A little bit more, I will explain you more ways how to get profit with them. So maybe the first way is just a passive income. Every Friday you are turning on your PC or notebook, or or maybe a tablet, or maybe a laptop, and withdraw your money, close your laptop, and waiting for the next Friday. It's the first way of getting income. The second is to build your structure. They are very generous affiliate program, and they are paying, as I taught a little bit earlier, within 5 levels. And this is not enough. You will have more profit working very closely with Cashbery. So let's look which ways can we work further. Also, you can be a representative. You can also earn, you and your structure can earn certain amount within certain period and get additional profit. For example, you see silver representative within some period. The first to the last day of the current month, so within a month. A golden representative with your structure turnover more than 10,000 US dollars, and the platinum representative with your structure turnover more than 17,000 representative. You can see also bonuses which you are receiving when you are fulfilling these requirements. So I will not stop. Will not take more time. You can study it by yourselves. All these slides will be available to download and special on the special link. And let's see another slide is advertising budget. Advertising budget. So the advertisement ways of Cashbery. Let's also open their website and see what are they offering. Clicking on the partner, and you can see types of partnership they're offering you to work with. So first is multi-level referral program. We have discussed it. The next one is managerial bonuses. You can click here and see what benefits are they proposing if you're working like a manager. And the next one is representative bonuses. Also, you can see benefits, and I can inform you more. You can be a sole owner of the company, or you can buy in the future. You can buy shares. A company will issue shares, its own shares, and to lead shares on IPO. So it's the third or the fourth way to have a good income, to have good profit, to buy shares of Cashbery and to sell when company will be present on the IPO. They're planning to do it in the next year, 2018. The next one is just a second. They propose to create an events. It is the fifth way to get profit with Cashbery. So they offer online events. If you are helping them to promote their company, to promote Cashbery, you will get paid. So, for example, online webinars, like we are presenting on the online webinar. I'm representing you this company. So, online webinar, they are paying for it. Also, they are paying you if you are launching conferences in your cities, in your location. They also have, you can see on your screen, they also have proposals. They also have requirements for your conferences, for the conferences in your city. You will have to study it if you would like to earn with them, to get some additional profit. Also, they are paying for opening a presentation and consultation center. You see the requirements. You see prices in rubles, but to convert it in US dollars, you can divide it to 55, or you can just open the converter in any search engine on Google, for example, or on Yahoo, and you can convert amounts and find out what is the amount in your local country currency, or in US dollars or in euros, and they pay for regional field events. So if you are launching such events, you also could be remunerated by Cashbery. I think it's pretty good proposal for the investor to have passive income, or to have the additional income working with Cashbery. They are not spending a lot of money on advertisement. Their purpose is to be shared, to be represented, to be advertised by their investors and their partners. And here you go on this website, on this slide. This is slide, not website. You can see my own deposit, my own dashboard. So you can see I have two deposits. Every deposit is $1,008, and every day you see I have income about 18 US dollars for the first deposit and for the second deposit. And here you can trace how much money have already accrued. And here you can see how much is left to close your deposit to be closed. So I can tell you that every Friday I'm taking about 120 and 26 US dollars also as a passive income. I think it is not very very bad for me, for my family budget. And honestly, I don't would like to be like a man on my first slide I showed you. I don't quite like to be a modern slave. So nevertheless, I have worked as such people. I'm not. I was not born as investor, and this way, step by step, I'm trying to get some passive income to cover all my daily spendings and all my my monthly spendings, and even to my target is to have a rest, to reinvest some amount. So I'm living from the passive income. My children, my wife, we are living from passive income from my portfolio, and we are not working. We have launched several projects, and we are not working like that man on the first slide. So I wish you to live in such style. That is why I'm informing you. That is why I'm representing you one of the ways to get such lifestyle, to get on the right side of Kiyosaki's quadrant. I think it is possible. Yes, it's really possible. And here you go, the next slide about the referral program. The dashboard reflects only Russian rubles, but I advise you to use converter, or even you have converter on the Cashbery's website. As I remember, they have had calculator. You can convert different currencies, or you can exchange different currencies. So you can see partners, partners invited, partners with deposits, and total investment amounts of the structure, and you have all the statistics to work to see which reflects your structure. And there you see you see a phrase "make a right decision," because Cashbery really have potential in the future, and it's not enough. I will explain a little bit more, because it's not only a website, but it's financial holding, because in May they have launched a new website called Auction League. So every week they are posting a new videos, tutorials, how to work with auctions and how to get profit. Unfortunately, they are in Russian at the moment, but I think they will be translated in the future, and you could get some additional information, not for microloan platform, but only for auctions, and they are planning to launch more services this summer. Also, one of such services is online store. So here you go. Here you can see a Cashbery store where you can choose any gadget you will be interested in, and to purchase from your bonuses you earned with the company. So as for legal side, so you can see on the website a lot of agreements. Just a moment. will be loaded. On the website you can see a lot of agreements with every partner, with every co-owner. Just a second, I don't want to. So don't want to load. Oh yeah, they have loaded. If you scroll down the website, you can see documentary base. So a lot of legal documents about registration, because they have registration. Let me repeat, in Russian Federation and in England. And you can study public agreement. Then they may not be translated to English. Every file, every document, but nevertheless they promised to be done. It will be done within several weeks, because the company starting working with English-speaking investors. And I think it's what about mission? You can also to hear the founder, Artur Vardanyan. You can see about the mission. You can see $100 bill on your screen. So this bill I will send everybody of you who will deposit amount the equal amount as mine.
So guys, if you have questions, you can write here in the contacts indicated in the show notes or in comments. I will put here several links you can ask. It's no problem. And just subscribe to our channel. We would like to make videos not only on translation field, but also on different investment field, and because it's very interesting. I think it is interesting to all people. Nevertheless, you are working as a translator, you are working as you are investor, you are just worker, or just you are an entrepreneur. So we will speak about it a bit later. And today, just a presentation of a webinar a year ago, and I think we will show you today a situation at this company of Cashbery, and you can choose will you cooperate with it or no. So I wish you good luck for today. Please subscribe and trace our new videos. Bye.